Hello again. First of all, a big thank you to my subscribers. There are 539 of you, and a huge welcome to new subscribers. The Practical Animal channel is dedicated to the public understanding of the animal industry through a round-the-world survey of jobs with animals. I also explore industry methods, trends, and skills needed for new entrants. The channel aims to give tips that may just give you the edge you need to nail your interview for that dream animal job. To meet today's guest, we go to Spain. Raul Crespo is a professional hunter and gamekeeper, and is the director of Spanish Hunting Adventure, a company of hunt outfitters. He talks about the skills needed to set up your own company as an independent hunt outfitter and gamekeeper. For students of English as a foreign language, this video will be interesting because you will hear a Spanish and a British accent. Working with free-roaming Spanish wildlife and living the wildlife looks like this. Raul, what do you do?
I am a professional gamekeeper. I am mountain guide and tourist guide as well.
So a professional hunter?
Yeah.
And a gamekeeper as well?
Yes. In my career as a fighter, I decided to become a gamekeeper because to me it's something that is important to have this knowledge.
Raul, how did your career develop?
Well, I started hunting when I was a kid with my father. So I started really early at 8 years old. During these last 15 years, I have been organizing hunts for foreign hunters that come to Spain.
How difficult is it to run a hunting business? Is there a lot of competition in Spain?
Yes, certainly there is a lot of competition in Spain because, you know, Spain is a paradise for hunters. So we have a lot of different offers, and obviously there are a lot of people involved on this business.
Why is that? Is that because there are more hunt outfitting companies opening all the time?
The problem is that normally foreign hunters cannot have enough knowledge about what is professional fighters and other one that it is not. So because thanks to the social media, it is so easy to make an offer and to put an offer on the Facebook or Instagram, etc. And people cannot understand, for example, what a hunt it costs 5,000 euros or it costs only 800 euros. So that is something that is quite frequently in Spain to find these situations where the hunters don't know very well what they have to do in terms of to choose the right offer, to choose the right people.
What animals do you hunt?
Well, in Spain, we have a lot of different game. We have 12 different big games. So it's the destination for big game hunters in Europe is the better one in terms of the game that we have. We have Ibexes, we have Chamois, we have Moufflons, we have Iberian deer, fallow deer, roe deer, wild boars. In the past, it was possible also to hunt the Iberian wolf, that is also an endemic species, and now it's absolutely forbidden due to the restrictions coming from the European Union. And concerning small game, we have, of course, we have ducks, we have pigeons, we have rabbits, hares, we have red-flag partridge, which is probably the most important game in terms of the offers that you can find. So we have a lot of game, and there are also different ways to hunt it.
What are some of the ways to hunt?
Well, the most important for foreign hunters are, of course, driven hunts. That is, in Spain, have a special name named Monteria. In this type of hunts, we used to harvest Iberian stags, hinds, fallow deer, wild boar, and European mouflons. We have mountain game, but we have as well forest game. So we have 4 different subspecies of ibexes, Spanish ibexes, which is a wild goat. It's named Spanish ibexes, but in fact they are goats, not ibexes. There are some difference, right? We have 2 different chamois, one in Pyrenees mountains, another one in Cantabrian mountains. Cantabrian mountains is a game 100% endemic, so the only place in the world where you can hunt this game is in Spain. Also the ibexes. We have a European mouflon, but we have as well another quite interesting proposal as game, that is the Barbary sheep, right? So the Atlas mouflon. Also, we have roe deers, we have wild boars, we have Iberian deers and fallow deers that you can hunt not only in forests but also in mountains. And for the rest of the game, I mean, small game, you can hunt it as a World Cup with pointed dogs or with retrievers normally. So the driven shootings in Spain are quite popular as well, because the states that are focusing in this business, which is really a big business, can organize big driven shootings to harvest since 500 birds to 1,000 birds per day.
Raul, what has been your happiest moment during your career?
Always that I have success in my hands is a happy time, especially because I focus in the dream of the hunter, right? So to me, the most important is to satisfy the dream of the hunter. To me, it's a happy time when the hunter is happy and we have success. And
Raul, please can you describe the hunter's year in Spain? Presumably there are seasons. Presumably this is a very seasonal business. Out in the closed season, how is your time spent?
in short, we have the big season that is now in autumn, the middle of winter, and the beginning of spring. That is we can focus on that as the main part of the hunts, and the game is harvest during this period.
To be a professional hunt outfitter and gamekeeper and tour guide, what skills do you need?
The most important is to have the knowledge. To have a good mentality is quite important, because we are on the wild, right? We are on the forest, we are on the mountains, and you need to have some knowledge about the game. Concerning business, the most important is to have a good planning. So it's a difficult business because it's quite seasonable. So you have only a few months where you have the main part of the hunters are coming. You have to have a very good organization, very good logistics. So the most important is to have experience coming from the time that you are on the ground. when you see how the animals are and they are organizing their lives, you have a lot of knowledge that you can use in the right way to develop your business.
It would be great, I think, to have a college in Spain that teaches subjects such as hunting, ballistics, gamekeeping.
Yes, it's one of my dreams, honestly. We have, situation coming from the society that are focused on hunters as killers, and that is very bad. That, in my opinion, that is something that is going to destroy our activity if we don't stop that. Hunting activities are essential, as is the best compromise that you can introduce in the wild, in the forest, on the mountains, as conservative way to develop the species in the right way, to introduce hunters as a part of the conservation of the species. It is quite important to focus on that. And unfortunately, in Spain, we have lost this war against the politicians that in the European Union are sitting in saying that we have to stop hunting because we are killing animals. That is absolutely ridiculous.
How do you think hunting in Spain can best be promoted?
This activity is very, very close to the traditional mentality of the people. In my opinion, the best way to promote hunts in Spain is to participate in exhibitions, in hunting exhibitions.
Raul, in Spain, what other jobs does the hunting and gamekeeping industry support?
The equipment of the hunter is a big business. Weapons, clothing, apparel hunting, everything. Also, taxidermy, it's quite important. It's a very important part of this business. In fact, to me, the hunting for a hunter, for a customer, ends when he receives the trophies at home. In terms of gastronomy, I think that Spain is very well positioned. Also, the logistics is quite important, right? So to have the right vehicles, can be a bus or can be a van, depending on, or it can be a single car.
Raul, for somebody watching this who is inspired, who wants to become a professional hunt outfitter, what advice can you offer?
To me, this business is not a question of quantity, but about quality. So I don't spend too much money in the way of advertising. I had some experience in making advertising in social media with not good success. Mm, I prefer to focus in exhibitions, hunting exhibitions more than anything. That is, in my opinion, is the best investment that you can do in terms of develop your brand and your company. Is instead to make advertising in social media or something like that, is to participate in hunting exhibitions.
Raul, is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, only to say everybody that Spain is a fantastic destination. It's a real paradise for hunters. What they need to do is to take care when they choose the companies to organize a hunting for them. And for sure, the main part of the hunters that come into Spain are going to have success if they do that. So no more than to wish a good hunt for everybody and to see you soon.
Raul, can you state your full name for the camera, please?
Yes. My full name is Raul Crespo de Evan.
What's your book called, Raul?
My book in English is Hunting in the Spanish Mountains.
Very best of luck setting up a college for hunting in Spain, Raul. Raul,
Yeah. Mhm.
thank you very much for being on the Practical Animal channel.
Has been a pleasure, and many thanks to you to come to, with me. And probably in a not long time we can have another interview, and will be a honor for me. Many thanks, John.
Be a pleasure for me too. Thank you, Raul.
Thank you. Bye bye.